What's up, my cherry bombs? On today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of my top picks for Valentine's Day. If you're like me, then you are a last minute shopper. Just in case you guys want to run into Sephora, run into Macy's, Dillard's real quick to grab a fragrance, these are the fragrances that I highly recommend for your date for Valentine's Day. Whether you want a fragrance that's going to stand out for Valentine's Day or you want to gift someone a fragrance, I feel like a fragrance is the perfect last minute Valentine's gift that's going to always hit every single time. So if that sounds like something that you're definitely interested in, let's go ahead and jump right into our first fragrance. We're gonna go ahead and start off with a banger. This is a fragrance that just came out and it is Lancome Idole. OMG. You guys, this is probably the most sexiest, the most sensual Idole that's out there. One thing I like about this one is that it stands by itself. It has a bottom that allows it to stand. At the top, you have a note of apple. In the mid, you have a note of May Rose. And then in the base, you have sandalwood. You guys, I really cannot explain how juicy, how sweet, and how creamy this fragrance is. When you first spray this fragrance, you guys, it doesn't resemble the original at all. It is so different. That juicy apple with that May Rose just gives it a different vibe. I feel like apple in a fragrance just gives it like a different kick. It's a little sour, but a little sweet at the same time. Mixed with May Rose and then that sandalwood makes it super creamy. This is the perfect pick. I feel like this one is perfect to gift someone for Valentine's Day or even wear for Valentine's Day. It is a beautiful, beautiful scent that I can see someone wearing as their signature scent. I've only had this fragrance for a few days now, and you guys, y'all know before I put a fragrance on a list, if you guys didn't know that, I make sure I wear it. I make sure I test it out. Baby, this fragrance right here, lasting power is amazing. It is unique and it is perfect for Valentine's Day. So if you're looking for a fragrance that is gonna stand out, y'all clearly can see that I cannot stop sniffing it. It is so good. This one is that for y'all. I just had to come on here and share this because I'm like, OMG, Lancome did their big one with this one. Now I know if the scent is popular, if it's good, they're gonna make a flanker, but I really like this flanker, you guys. It is so good, and Mark is actually in the background. He's shaking his head because he could smell it. It is a really great fragrance, and if you're looking for a fragrance to wear on Valentine's Day or even give someone on Valentine's Day, whether it's your sister, your daughter, your wife, your grandma, anyone, this right here is a banger. And you could always walk into Macy's, Ulta, Sephora, Dillard's, and grab you a bottle. It is so good. Highly recommend. Now this next one is one that I recommend for the girl that's looking for a specific date night fragrance or one that you could wear from the daytime to the nighttime. But I honestly would wear this for date night during Valentine's Day, and it is from Carolina Herrera. And it is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl Blush. Now, one thing about this fragrance is that you guys already know Good Girl Blush is a banger. It's so pretty. It is such a inviting fragrance, but this one right here, probably one of my favorite Good Girls. Okay, you guys know it was Good Girl, very Good Girl for a long time, but this literally became #1 for me outside of OG. The OG is always gonna be #1, but when it comes to the flankers, this one's #1. At the top you have bergamot, mandarin orange. In the base you have vanilla and patchouli, and let me just tell you guys, it's a beautiful blend of fruitiness, creaminess, and sexiness. Patchouli could be very sexy in a fragrance if it's done well, and this one is done so good. Oh my gosh, it's not a heavy patchouli, it's not a green tart patchouli, but it's there to give it some grounding and some sexiness. Paired with that vanilla, you will not be disappointed at all. Calling all Good Girl lovers, you need Good Girl Blush. If you're looking for a perfect gift, this one probably would be one of the best gifts. Let me look. Yeah, out of this whole collection that I'm about to share with you guys, I feel like this one would be the best one, only because it's unique, it smells sexy, it's alluring, and it just works for this time of year. Like I said, I made this video specifically for my girls and guys that are last minute like me. You have a busy life and you're looking for the perfect gift for Valentine's Day. This is the video for you. That's why I posted it right before Valentine's Day, so you have time today or tonight or tomorrow to go ahead and get your gift before Valentine's dinner. And Good Girl Blush will definitely do it every single time. This next one is a cult favorite. Well, the line is a cult favorite, but this one is one I highly recommend. I recently got this one just scrolling on Sephora's website, and I seen it and I was just like, oh my gosh. And this one, 10 out of 10, one of my favorites from this line. And it's from Burberry, and it is Burberry Her Intense. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that I love the original Intense. They discontinued that and then they made it again. And honestly, comparing it to my original Intense, I still have that one. I really like this one. I like the original, but I really like this one because it has an amped up note of wild strawberries. At the top, you get wild strawberry. In the mid, you have orange blossom. And then in the base, you have ambroxan. Super sexy, super alluring. It's actually straight to the point, but it does not miss a beat. It is so long lasting. Once you put this on your skin, it is alluring. Now, this one is for my girls that are going to have Valentine's Day festivities. Like if you're waking up and you're gonna have a Valentine's Day brunch, this one is perfect. The strawberries pair so well with chocolates and all that good stuff. It is flirty, it is girly, it is pretty. Now, you can wear this for date night as well, but I feel like this one is suited better for a Valentine's Day brunch, Valentine's Day lunch, or a day event. Like if there's like a, you know, like some type of thing that is during the day, I think this would work perfectly. It does last all day long, but I just feel like the vibes is very much spring-like, just pretty. And I don't know about you guys, but the weather here is nice. Today it rained, but I feel like for tomorrow, for Valentine's Day, it's going to be nice. And you really can't go wrong with this one, especially if you have something during the daytime. Or if you want to smell really good all day long for your man or for your boo thing, spray this on when you first wake up for this to be your scent of the day, and then you can amp up for something more sexier and alluring for nighttime. This is beautiful, super long lasting, and something about that strawberry is done really well because strawberry could be very tart on my skin, but this strawberry paired with that ambroxan, sexy. Now we're gonna change it up a little bit. This next fragrance is one that is a little bit more of the pricier side. When I looked at my list, I was like, dang, I don't have that much niche fragrances, but honestly, I do have a little bit of niche fragrances, but these are some that you can get at Sephora. This one is more of an elevated, sexier niche fragrance. It's from Kilian, and it is Rolling in Love. Let me just tell you right now, this right here is the ultimate date night fragrance for Valentine's Day. So at the top, you get almond milk and ambrette. In the mid, you get iris freesia, heliotrope raspberry, hidione and peony. And then in the base, you get tuberose, vanilla, tonka bean, musk, caramel, and lactonic notes. This is such a beautiful, alluring, sensual fragrance. This is a fragrance that I really cannot put my finger on. Every single time I wear this fragrance, my husband is just like, you smell good, but it smells different from what I've smelled from you. It's a little sweet, it's a little lactonic, it's a little floral. It is so beautiful. I feel like this one is for an intimate date night. Let's say you guys are celebrating Valentine's Day at home and the kids are not home. They're probably at grandma and grandpa's house, and you guys set up a really romantic, intimate dinner date. Yeah, Rolling in Love is just that for you. It's perfect. Or you guys decide to go out and then you guys are on a table lit dinner. Definitely sexy, up close and personal. This is a fragrance that doesn't have like a massive projection, but he will be in your bubble. She could be in your bubble and they still smell you. So sexy. It's alluring. It's a subtle, soft fragrance. I feel like this one is perfect for my clean girls that don't like something that's overly sweet, overly strong, overly powerful, but you still want to make a statement. Rolling in Love is perfect. Kilian did their big one with this one, and I love it. And I feel like I always pull it out during this love season. Rolling in Love is amazing. Now, I'm not a person that really celebrates Valentine's Day like that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This year is one of those years that I'm like, whatever. You know, if it happens, it happens. But if I was celebrating and I was, trying to do something at home, which is kind of like what I would have done because I'm very homebody now. I don't know what it is, but I'm definitely a homebody. I'm really enjoying my space. I would be wearing Rolling in Love because I would have a nice dinner, cooked, and Netflixing and chilling, eating some popcorn, but really smelling sexy, having my whole body routine on point, looking pretty. This is what I would wear. I think Rolling in Love is very pretty and it's so sensual. It has a lot of meaning behind it, and I really love that about this fragrance. It's a slight dent. I've had it for a few years now, and I really don't wear it too much because I wear it with intention. It is such a sexy and alluring fragrance, but still subtle. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like a bride, I would wear this for my anniversary weekend. It is so sexy and just super feminine, and I love it. And honestly, y'all, it smells amazing on a man too. So you want something that's gonna be timeless and that's gonna stand out, Rolling in Love is that girl. If you know me, then you know this fragrance would have made the list. If I'm wearing anything tomorrow, this is the fragrance that I'm gonna be wearing. And it's Fenty. I have 4 bottles of this fragrance and they just came out with a hairspray and I have the body cream. Baby, that's probably what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. I'm probably gonna wear the body cream out of the shower, wear my body spray, and then at nighttime I'll spray this one on because I'm really not in this Valentine's Day mood. I feel like you should celebrate your loved one every single day. I'm the type of person that gets flowers every week. So flowers is not gonna be anything special for me tomorrow because my husband makes sure that we always have flowers in the house, right? But this is something that I would wear if I was celebrating. And this is so sexy and I just don't understand how people don't like it, but I know that our noses are different, but something about this fragrance just gets me every single time. When I wear this fragrance, he can't keep his hands off of me. Like, it's so sexy and sensual and intimate. It just gives me the vibes of Rolling in Love, but Rolling in Love is more superior than this one. Obviously, this one is more cleaner and more simple and minimal. So at the top, you get blueberry and tangerine. In the mid, you get Bulgarian rose, geranium, and magnolia, which gives it that floral aspect. And then in the base, you get patchouli and musk. If you guys know anything about musk and patchouli, they're very sexy. Musk is very, how do I say that, sensual. It's a very, when I say sexy, I'm not talking about like sex appeal. I'm talking about like a very subtle sexy. Like, you know, it's one of those that I just can't put my finger on, but I just love this fragrance. It is so good. It just meshes with my skin chemistry every single time. And I would be lying if I did not recommend this one because I really love this. And I think this is so perfect for Valentine's Day. Body butter, iconic. It's a staple in my collection and I don't see it going anywhere. I highly recommend this for Valentine's Day. Now this next one is for my bold girls. This is for the girls that want to walk into that restaurant on Valentine's Day and grab everybody's attention. Okay, you know, Alien Hypersense is the perfect one for you. This one has top notes of pear and green mandarin. It is sexy. In the mid, you have jasmine and Indian jasmine. In the base, you have driftwood and musk and amberwood. It is so good. You still smell the original DNA of Alien, but just a different kick and a different vibe. I don't know, like, this is so captivating. That juicy pear note mixed with that jasmine is amazing. And I feel like this one would strike a punch if you're single on Valentine's Day. And if you're really trying to get your man's attention, this is perfect as well. I really like Hypersense. And I remember the first time I wore this fragrance, Mark was like, "Ooh, you smell good today." We had a lot of errands to run and I got 2 compliments one from Mark and one from our waiter. We went to this Italian style place. It's like a vineyard style of place. They had wine and then they had pizza and me and Mark had specialty pizzas. It was so pretty. This was the scent I was wearing and I smelled so divine. Got really good compliment from our waiter. She said, "You smell amazing." And honestly, you guys, this is a fragrance that's gonna pack a punch. So if you are a person, or if you're buying this for a person that is outspoken, bold, and sexy, and just, you know, very outgoing, this is perfect. Oh, so good. Almond.
Yeah, it smells good. The last one was, I mean, most of them you're giving out bangers. It's Valentine's Day, so you know, being able to drop some things so they can wear tomorrow.
Yeah, today I'm dropping it. And now this next one, girl, y'all know I had to drop a heavy vanilla fragrance because why not? Y'all know I'm a vanilla girly. Even though I'm in my clean girl era right now, I still wear vanilla fragrances all the time. So don't get it twisted. So if you're looking for a vanilla fragrance, this is one that I highly recommend because it is a vanilla with a purpose. And it's a vanilla that's different. And it's a vanilla that you can really walk into Sephora and get right now for under $100. And it is Vanilla Woods, you guys. You can't go wrong with Vanilla Woods, okay? So Vanilla Woods has top notes of pear. In the mid, you have a note of rose. But the star of this fragrance is in the base. You have vanilla, caramel, and amber. This is such a beautiful vanilla fragrance. This is sexy, this is alluring, and this is a fragrance that a man and a woman can wear. It does not discriminate. It's 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods, and I really love this one. This is one that is from a clean house, but it's a powerhouse of a fragrance. I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day for my vanilla lovers, because I feel like if you like vanilla and you want to wear something that's heavy in vanilla, why not Vanilla Woods? Because it's woody, it's creamy, it's a little juicy, and it is sickly sweet. It's not super sweet, like toothache sweet, but it has the perfect amount of sweetness and woodiness in this fragrance. Perfect for Valentine's Day, perfect for date night as well. This next one is one that's pretty new to my collection. It is the first time being spoken on in my collection, but I had to talk about it because this one is the perfect one to get at Sephora if you can find it. I know some Sephoras probably won't have it, but I highly recommend to go into Sephora and try this fragrance out. You will probably walk out with it, and it is Golden Rule. Baby, talk about a powerhouse of a fragrance. Now, Golden Rule starts off with the notes of pear, mandarin, and pink pepper. Y'all see the trend here, right? Pear is the way to go, okay? Pear is so sexy, it's alluring, it is just beautiful. Orange flower water, jasmine, and coconut. So you get that little coconutty vibe with the jasmine, which gives it a good, sexy appeal. And then in the base, you have benzoin, sandalwood, and vanilla. That base is everything for me. It's creamy, it's sweet, and it's a little bit fruity and almost, I want to say tropical. I really like this one. Now, if I can compare this to any fragrance, I would compare it to Born in Roma. If you like that, then you will love this. So if you're looking for a fragrance that's perfect for your partner, that's different from any fragrance that they have, then this one would be good. If they like Born in Roma, then they will like this one. They don't smell the same at all. They're just in the same fragrance family. This one is one I can honestly wear all day for Valentine's Day and for date night. It is so good. There is no rule to this fragrance, even though it's called the Golden Rule from Phlur. Phlur has been doing their thing, and honestly, anything from Phlur is good. Their body splashes and their fragrances. I can't put this down. Ever since I got it, I have been wearing it. And today's gonna be the third day. It's good. I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. That creamy sandalwood paired with that sexy benzoid and vanilla will get it every single time. Golden Rule is perfect, and I think that your Valentine lover would love this one if you're wearing it or if you gift it to them as a gift. Now, it wouldn't be a Valentine's Day video without pink and red. I already shared with you guys my favorite red bottle, and now it's our turn to share a pink bottle. And this fragrance was the only pink bottle I felt like would be perfect for this video, and it is Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow. Girl, wear this on Valentine's Day, and I promise you, you'll probably get that ring, honey. This is beautiful. It has keynotes of freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut with vanilla, and pink musk. Dare I say this is probably top 5 in my Kayali list. If you are it girl, this is for you. You want to smell sweet, you want to smell alluring, you want to smell good enough to eat, baby. This is it. I promise you, he'll be all over your neck with this one. This is so cute and pretty. Now, it is more crowd pleasing, but there's a reason why the crowd love it. Because it's good, okay? So having a crowd pleasing fragrance is not a bad thing. I love this one, and I think it is perfect. It's super long lasting. Now, when you first get your bottle, you probably will go nose blind to it because it is strong. But after a while, you'll realize that it is long lasting. Yum Bougie Marshmallow, so good. Perfect for Valentine's Day. This is one that I feel like anyone you gift this to will love it. It is so good, and y'all know Kayali. Kayali always do their big one with their fragrances. This is perfect for Valentine's Day, day, night, afternoon. You're just not gonna go wrong with this one. Now, this next one really surprised me because this is probably one of my favorite buys of 2025 so far. This one is from Clean Reserve, and it is whipped cherry. Now, it has the top notes of cherry, coconut, and pineapple. It has coconut waters though, not regular coconut. In the mid, you have apple blossom, almond blossom, and mimosa. In the base, you have whipped cream, cherry, praline, and cedar wood. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Clean Reserve did their big one with this one. I love it. An intimate type of Valentine's Day. This will have him all over your neck. Something about that whipped cream with that vanilla and the cherry. This is my favorite Clean Reserve fragrance. It is. I used to love Skin so much, but this one became my favorite. This is the perfect blend between clean and gourmand. This is for all my gourmand lovers that don't like a heavily sweet fragrance. I love it. So if you know your girl likes clean and fresh fragrances, but you want her to amp up her collection with something that's sweeter and something that's more alluring, this is something that she will really enjoy. I have not seen anyone that smelled this and said they did not like it. Whipped cherry is so good. You will have him whipped this Valentine's Day if you wear this, or you'll have her whipped if you get this for her. This is amazing and I love it. Clean Reserve did their big one and it is perfect for Valentine's Day. What are you guys wearing for Valentine's Day? Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Comment down below. I'll have everything linked in the description box below for your convenience. You guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you are a last minute shopper like I am, then these are perfect because you can always go into Sephora to find them. And if you don't find them at Sephora, then the others you can find at Ulta, and at Dillard's and Macy's and stuff like that. But majority of the clean fragrances and the niche fragrances can be found at Sephora. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Until we see each other again, please, please, please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Buy Cherry Bombs and happy Valentine's Day.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, next video.